let me tell you a little bit about the structure of the debate. According to Chris Wallace, when he began the debate, you were going to have 8 defined segments. In looking at the transcript, we can only find 6 defined segments because, again, the thing was such a mess. They did start on a strong point, and I think this was Trump's strongest performance of the evening when he said, hey, look, the people elected me for 4 years. I've appointed a lot of federal judges. Look how qualified Amy Barrett is. And I posted a comment myself in support of Justice Barrett, and I've gotten about 1,000 views of that in just a few days. And I've also gotten a bunch of likes. And I can tell you that you should see the Notre Dame Law School post on LinkedIn and the number of people who have come out of the woodwork, regardless of political view, to support this positive individual, talented, would be the first Supreme Court justice on record to have school-age children while she is serving on the bench. And it's nice to see somebody who's not an octogenarian appointed to the bench. She's 48 years old. So in any event, Trump did a good job of defending his immediate appointment, and I expect that she will be approved. The biggest complaint against her is that is number one, and these were the complaints that Biden brought up, was that she might kill the dead duck known as Obamacare. And Biden's problem with that is Obamacare was dead on arrival. It was a horrible bill. It was horribly named. To call something that doubled the cost of personal insurance the Affordable Care Act was a crime in itself. It's certainly not an accomplishment. And to say, oh my goodness, she's going to kill the rest of Obamacare, that ship's already sailed, and he's just fear-mongering, and it's unsupported. The other issue is to this age-old attack to say if someone's a Roman Catholic that they cannot be objective on the subject of birth control and things like that. And the answer is, I haven't seen anywhere in the Constitution that said we have religious freedom unless you're a Roman Catholic. And of course, I teach at a Catholic university, the University of St. Thomas in Houston, and I think my colleagues and I would find a pronouncement like that to be completely unacceptable. So I'm not sure what religion would be acceptable if one religion is unacceptable. So I think the people that are critics of Justice Barrett have got some explaining to do, and I don't think that Biden did a very effective job of responding to that point.
This is the book he referred to. This is his latest book, The Decline of America, 100 Years of Leadership Failure. So that gives you a little hint as to the book. But Dr. Schein takes every president from Woodrow Wilson to Barack Obama and analyzes their time in office based on the very same criteria for each one. What are some other topics that you use to actually take a look at them, Dr. Schein?
We evaluated the presidents on basically 3 standards. One was the success of the company, their key management decisions. 2 was their personal ethics, and 3 was the ethics that they incorporated in their rulings and decisions made in favor of America. And so we had people like Bill Clinton, who has 0 personal ethics, but had a fairly successful time in office because the economy itself did well. And then you have people like Richard Nixon, who actually accomplished several good things, but ultimately got our 1F grade. So, but those are the 3 standards that I used for each of the 17 presidents in the book.
So get this book, and you have 1 month to read it and do some research before we elect our next president. And if you want to know how any of these presidents, from Woodrow Wilson to Barack Obama, how they handled crisis. Woodrow Wilson had the last pandemic in 1917-18 time period. So if you want to see how he handled that and compare it with how we are now handling the pandemic that we have called COVID, then that's a great thing to do. You can look at both of them and see. So get this book, research it, study it, as we're making plans for the next election on November 3rd. So we would invite you, if you have questions about the debate or questions about anything that Dr. Schein has talked about today, that you would post them in the comments, either on YouTube below the video or anywhere you see the video. We would welcome your comments. Or you can send an email. And what email address, Dr. Schein, should they contact?
Probably the easiest way to do that is contact me through LinkedIn, as I'm very active on LinkedIn and I do respond to comments there. Also, if they go to our consulting website, ClaremontManagementGroup.com, is that there is a contact there and you can contact me through that address. So I'm very easy to get to.
Thank you for joining us. Again, leave your comments below for Dr. Schein, and we look forward to hearing from all of you. Thank you.